James Butler Hickok, more fittingly named Wild Bill, cut a place for himself in history in a time full of edgy and fearless characters. Wild Bill Hickok's life is full of diverse aspects and packed full of stories of a true Western man in the mid to late 1800s. Bill Hickok served his country along with bringing restlessness to a halt in several dangerous parts of the West. James Butler Hickok's uncanny dueling and marksman ability during his career as a sheriff in Hays City and marshal in Abilene, along with being a soldier in the Civil War, made him a unique character. As a young man, James Butler Hickok possessed a sense of bravery that was foreign to young men his age. While other men who became famous during this era were out wreaking havoc and evading the lawman, Bill Hickok enlisted in the Army and vowed to serve his country. Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer, a very well-known leader in the Civil War, said of Hickok, "A strange character, just the one which a novelist might gloat over, a plainsman in every sense of the word, whose skill in the use of the rifle and pistol is unerring." After noted acts of bravery for his age, Hickok was promoted to chief wagon master of his large unit. This was considered one of the safer jobs in the war. Towards the end of his war career, his duties involved spying for the Union, and this is when his key characteristics were recorded for the first time. After breaking up a brawl in a cowtown preceding the war, Wild Bill was regarded as a man of great character, and would later surpass the notability of the other famous men in the Wild West, but by his duty of protecting. Following the Civil War, Bill Hickok took the position as sheriff of Hays City and marshal of Abilene. His marksmanship fame was heightened by the McCandless Massacre, July of 1861. Wild Bill defended several people's lives against a gang of bandits while injured. One of the very first arranged duels in which Hickok's accuracy was displayed was against a man named Davis Tutt. The two men faced each other in a sideways quick-draw duel, where each quickly turned and drew their weapons before firing. Hickok was the first to draw his weapon and shot Tutt instantly. Hickok's greatest victory over crime came in the form of Bill Mulvey, a well-known murderer who had a run-in with Wild Bill one day and wouldn't live to tell the tale. With accuracy as keen as Wild Bill, he could have commanded the West and made a great deal of money through robbery. Instead, he decided to protect and serve the land that he held so close to himself. Unlike the other highly praised and known men of the era, Wild Bill lived a life that spoke for itself in service of others. On October 5, 1871, he was shot and killed by Phil Coe. Miraculously, however, before dying, James Hickok was able to fire 2 shots into Coe's abdomen and later killed him. Hickok is the only man in the Wild West to kill the man who killed him first. James Butler Hickok, later given the name Wild Bill, was a man of great respect for others and himself. He knew of his power and used it for the better of society. This trait alone separated Wild Bill Hickok from the other highly famed men of the Wild West.